Welcome to the Law, Your Money, and You. I'm Maddie Saphire.
And I'm Roberta Saphire. And thank you, Maddie, for starting our show off. And there goes Maddie. And Maddie's my granddaughter. She's been on before. And I'm Roberta Saphire, your host. And
I'm Camille, Barron, your co-host.
And I'm an attorney in Sharon, Massachusetts. I forgot to say that.
And I'm a financial coordinator also in Massachusetts.
Well, this is great. And this is an exciting, fascinating, interesting show that I must have got about 6 calls over the last few weeks. What about this? What about that? What about this? So?
Yes, and this one is very important because nearly everything we buy today, whether it be cars or computers or anything, they always ask you, would you like to buy the warranty on that? And how do you know whether you should or shouldn't?
Right. And we welcome you, Walt Cronin, our guest. Thank you for coming, because this is a topic that when they sell you something, they just tell you how you're covered. So thank you. Tell us a little bit about yourself first.
That's true. It's not just automobiles, and that's what I deal in. Used vehicles sold usually through, well, almost all dealers sell used vehicles. Independent dealers and new car stores also sell them. They make more money on used cars than they do on new cars. So they'd love to sell you a used car.
Do they make money on the warranty?
Yes, they can. Absolutely.
Can a private person, if you buy from a private person, can they sell you a used car warranty?
Well, yes. They can go to a dealer who's an authorized dealer for, my company allows it. Some companies may not. I can't speak for other companies.
How long have you been in this field?
I've been selling warranties through dealers for 30 years.
Oh, so
in April.
So we got
Makes
a good
me feel old
expert,
just to say that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, congratulations on your 30th anniversary.
Thank you. Yeah.
So tell us
I love what I do.
Tell us about the warranty business and what people should or should not be aware of.
Well, in general, almost all dealers will offer a customer the opportunity to buy a warranty on their vehicle. When they buy a new vehicle, it comes with the car.
Mm-hmm.
It could be as long as 10 years or 100,000 miles, like Hyundai and some other Asian cars that do that. General Motors, for example, when you buy a new car, it's 5 years or 100,000 miles, whichever comes first.
Does it cover everything, though? That's the thing.
No, it doesn't.
So what is the
The
used
term
car?
bumper to bumper is used by some of these dealers. That's a very dangerous and deceptive term to use, because it's not bumper to bumper.
Mm-hmm.
When a person has the opportunity to buy a used car, there's no reason why they shouldn't be able to buy a warranty to cover the things that might happen to it.
Are those bumper to bumper?
No, they are not. Absolutely not. I never use that term. It's not on my vocabulary. Bumper to bumper would indicate that absolutely everything is covered.
But they do say bumper to bumper, except
They do.
when you go there, well, that's not covered, though.
That's right.
You know,
That's right.
and
Well,
where is it?
my company sells a program that is considered a mechanical breakdown protection contract.
Mm-hmm. And what does that mean?
It means that it's component specific. The contract states exactly what is covered.
Mm-hmm.
And it would be for a certain period of time and a certain number of miles. For example, a very popular warranty would be 24 months and 24,000 miles on a used vehicle.
And what would it typically cover? What kind of breakdowns and things like that?
It could cover as little as engine, transmission, drivetrain, the 4x4 or all-wheel drive system, and seals and gaskets. That would be called a drivetrain warranty. My company offers a program called Drivetrain Plus that covers those components plus we cover 50% parts and labor of the water pump, the alternator, and the starter.
What about the tires?
No,
Nobody
No.
covers them?
some dealers may offer a tire warranty
Yeah.
on the tires themselves, but that's usually on new tires.
Mm.
When you purchase new tires, you can purchase a warranty, and most people do.
I want to ask a question. This happened to a fellow in my office. A car hit him, and you may not even know the answer, but you might have suggestions. A car hit him,
An accident.
an accident. They went through a stop sign, so it's clearly their fault. So it did a lot of damage to his car, not only body damage, but mechanical damage. So he has a used car, but it's a BMW. So he said that this, and you confirm this too, he said there's 3 types of book value. And then he's saying, this is what he told me. I don't know if it's true or not. The book value when you buy it from a
Yes.
new, but book value when you buy it from a person, the book value when you that.
Well, that's
But
not
he-
exactly how it works.
Oh, okay, but it'd be interesting if you tell us, because nobody seems to know. I've asked around. Now, his other thing is that he's afraid that even though it's not his fault and everybody agrees it's the other ones and the other insurance company has to pay for it, he's afraid they'll total it, in which case he still owes money on it. And if they total it, it depends which book value. And even if they go by the highest book value, he has to still pay off what he owes on it.
Yes.
Is there some type of, then he said, well, there's some type of insurance called gap insurance.
Gap
Now,
insurance.
Do you think he can hold the insurance company, the other insurance company, liable for what he has to pay out? Because it's not his fault.
If
Have
they
you
total it, and he doesn't have gap insurance, he's going to have to make up the difference.
Yeah, isn't that kind of, it's almost like you've got to be kidding. It's kind of sad because
that's,
if they total it, he's
unfortunately,
not
it's going to
getting
end up in the court
real
system. I
value.
know of a similar case.
Really?
Yes. Yep. And the value that you're talking about is the loan value, the wholesale value, and the retail value. There are
Oh,
3
yeah,
different
something like-
values.
So what value would the insurance company go by?
The lowest one,
Yeah, see the poor
whichever
kid.
book they decide to use. And that's where the law comes in, because your friend, the owner of the BMW, who was a recipient, he's the one who got hit. The other party was at fault, went through the stop sign. His insurance company would have to make your friend whole again.
Okay,
Totally.
so the question is, how is he
Just
whole
like-
again? Are they going to pay him? See, he doesn't want it totaled.
No, I understand.
But yet, what if they say, well, we're going to have it totaled. This is going to cost too much to fix. So would they have to pay him the gap insurance too if they
No,
total it?
they would not. But
They
that's
would
something, no, he'd have to bring a suit against them, I'm sure. That's the only way he could get more money.
Isn't that something?
Yeah, there may be something, this happened in Massachusetts?
Oh, yeah. Where else?
Yeah, well, the insurance commission may be involved as well.
Oh,
I
isn't
can't
that
speak to
interesting?
that, I just
Yeah,
don't
you're
know.
in Rhode Island. Do you
Yes,
sell warranties just in Rhode Island?
I sell Rhode Island in 6 states
Oh,
and a
6
territory
states.
in upstate New York.
Oh, boy. So do you go around to these different places, or is it...
Every day, yeah.
Oh, really?
I make probably 6 to 8 calls a day on dealers.
Is that why you're so thin? You have to get some...
No,
You have to get a meeting, huh?
I don't think so.
Now
I
let's
lost 40 pounds a couple of years ago.
Oh,
Oh.
boy.
Yeah,
Wow.
and I just decided I was too heavy
Mm.
because I'm not getting any taller.
No, probably not at this age, right?
No,
Now, let's say that one of us bought a used vehicle and we don't have a clue about what we should be doing, whether we need a warranty or not.
like most people.
Sure. So what are the things that we should know about what could typically go wrong with a used vehicle?
Okay.
And what do we need a
question.
warranty for?
Okay, well, first of all, when you buy a vehicle, you have to be very careful who you buy it from. So choose your dealer wisely. Get opinions of
Good
other people.
advice.
And of course, you may not know somebody but bought cars from that person for years. You want to trust the dealer. I think the sign of a good dealer is the fact that he has the opportunity to offer you an aftermarket service agreement, a warranty on your used vehicle.
What's an
Because we're talking about a used
aftermarket?
vehicle,
Yes.
correct?
What's an aftermarket? What's aftermarket?
Oh, as opposed to through the factory.
Okay.
In other words,
Yeah.
instead of, if you were to buy a Ford, you wouldn't buy a Ford warranty. A Ford dealership would have the opportunity to offer him an extended warranty on the car.
Now, who warrants it? Is it your company or is it the dealer who warrants
No,
this?
it's my company.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Exactly.
So why would they be better off with an aftermarket rather than a manufacturer's?
Generally, the cost is much less. Cost is less to the dealer, and the cost is less to the consumer as well.
And what do these aftermarket warranties typically cover, and what do they typically exclude?
Well, I mentioned the drivetrain would cover engine, transmission, and drivetrain, and in my company's case, the 4x4 and all-wheel drive, and there are a lot of cars like that today.
Yeah.
In addition, it would also cover the seals and gaskets in the car. On top of that, the program would offer roadside assistance, similar to what you might consider AAA would cover,
Sure.
okay? And also rental car reimbursement.
Oh, that's good.
If the vehicle were in need of repair and the rate guide manual stated that it was going to take 4 hours or more to repair that car, then my company would pay for a day's rental.
Let me ask you something. On the cars today have so many new gadgets, you know, like they might have a TV in the car, they might have
A backup camera,
yeah,
sensors
backup
in the
camera,
bumpers.
Phone where you can talk to the phone through the car.
Yes.
Are those different things covered?
Generally, no.
Oh,
The company that I represent does have a program called a high-tech program.
oh yeah, see?
It's
okay.
$150, and it covers all of those things, including the things you didn't mention, like
Is that a
the
year
backup
or for the
sensors.
car?
What's that?
Is that a year? $150 for the year?
No,
or for-
it'd be $150 for whatever period they chose to buy the warranty for,
Oh,
which
that's
could be
so
up to
good.
48 months or 48,000 miles, or until their factory warranty runs out.
Oh, isn't that
We actually have
interesting?
one that puts the factory warranty back on the car again.
Oh, isn't that interesting? I didn't even know there were
If you buy a
things
new
like that.
car, a new Chevrolet, for example, lots of Chevrolets, or a new Toyota, it comes with a 3-year, 36,000 mile powertrain warranty. That's what's covered on the car. And almost everything else is covered. The dealer would have you believe that almost everything else is covered for 4 years or up to 100,000 miles. And that's not exactly true when it comes to a new car. But we would cover a car if it were under 85,000 miles and under 10 years old, well, let's see, 2011 or newer, under 85,000 miles. We would put the factory warranty right back on the car again up till 100,000 miles.
Now, if somebody has insurance and one of those things that's covered in the warranty is damaged because of a collision or because of a collision, depending on whether the other driver is at fault or
Right.
whether the
Well,
driver.
the insurance would be responsible.
Yes. So why
Not
would
us.
Why would somebody need a warranty? What cases would trigger the fact that somebody would need a warranty versus insurance?
Alternators stop working. Transmissions,
They just stop
break.
working. Okay.
They break. It's a piece of machinery.
So it wouldn't be caused by an accident necessarily, because the
No,
insurance would pick
absolutely.
that up.
No, if it's caused by an accident, the insurance would take care of it, bringing the car back to what it was before the accident.
Sure.
What
okay.
if it's caused by you've got a sloppy owner and they don't change the oil and it makes the engine go because the oil went out? Would they cover that?
No, absolutely not. As a matter of fact, we probably not cover it specifically. They'd be
that's
denied a
interesting.
claim if we decided to inspect the claim.
Oh yeah, they would have to inspect the car.
Yep.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
That sometimes happens. Very seldom. But people will buy a car and they'll just drive it, thinking they have a warranty. And never even check the oil.
They probably don't check the warranty. When somebody buys a warranty, how do they know they got the warranty? Are they given a certificate or
Oh,
something?
they're given a copy of the warranty itself.
And what are some of the things that are excluded from the warranty?
Well, things that you might expect to be excluded.
Windshield
This will sound
wipers.
silly. This will sound silly, but repairs that, if something isn't broken, we're not going to fix it.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's right. Exactly. And people come to us all the time toward the end of their warranty period,
Uh-huh.
and they want to make absolutely certain, because their warranty is going to run out, that everything is okay. And they think we should go through the car
Oh.
to check this and check that, and I want a new transmission because this one has 150,000 miles on it.
Oh yeah, you would have. Now where does somebody go in
That
the
happens.
warranty? Do you have like authorized? Do they go back to the dealer for the warranty? Because how are they
No,
going to find
no,
where
they
you
can
are?
go to any licensed repair facility.
Oh,
Someone who's licensed to make
in the
repairs.
state. And then,
We don't want somebody's brother-in-law fixing it in his garage on a Sunday afternoon.
oh, I see. But it has to be the state where, like, say somebody goes to Florida or somewhere else for the winter, and they take their car.
Well, my company covers the vehicles in the 50 states
Oh, so they cover it
and
all over.
Canada.
My nephew.
If they go to Mexico,
oh, it's covered there too.
we tell them to push the car across the
Oh.
border and then call us.
That's funny. My nephew had a Volkswagen, so he brought it in to the somewhere under his warranty. And
Under the Volkswagen warranty?
yeah. So I said, "How'd you make out?" This was a few years ago. He said they cover every day except the ones that end in Y.
So what else besides that obvious example? Are there things
Well,
that you might think
that was
would
a
be covered?
drivetrain warranty. And we have 3 different levels of coverage, but
That
that's the
looks like it's
drivetrain.
easy to read too.
Oh yeah,
Some of
absolutely.
them.
I can read well, as
Yeah,
long as
you-
the print isn't too small.
Yeah.
But then we have a deluxe coverage,
Oh, look at that.
and this is common with a lot of companies. That will cover all of those things I mentioned before: engine, transmission, drivetrain, plus the air conditioning, the front suspension, steering, brakes, cooling, fuel delivery, a lot more under the electrical, including the battery and the engine operation computer.
Now, do you cover commercial vehicles? Like somebody's buying a car for their business use, and they get a warranty.
Yes, we do. But there would be a commercial surcharge.
Now, what if
It would be up to $200 in additional charge.
well, what if
But
they were
people pay it
sold
all
a
the time,
regular
gladly.
warranty? What if they were sold a regular warranty, and then something goes wrong with it, and then you see that it's a commercial vehicle. They sold you the wrong warranty. Do you still honor that?
Yeah,
Tricky question.
no, not really. Our system asks the question about the commercial vehicle. Everything is done in the computer.
Oh, the reason I ask, and we're just about done, and we still got so much more to talk about, is because we bought a commercial washing machine and got a warranty on it, a 5-year warranty. 3 years ago, something happens to it 3 years down the road, and they're saying, "Oh, well, we don't sell commercial policies." Well, yeah, you sold it to me. Oh, sorry, we can't cover it.
You have a commercial washing machine?
Yeah, you know where people put the money in.
Right.
So they're
Oh, I see.
I won't mention the company,
No.
but I say they have to honor it because they sold it. And I've heard
Was
that
there a
before.
warranty with it when you bought it new?
No, you know, it's like, I won't say which company, it's one of the big ones out
Mm-hmm.
there that they ask you, you know, right? They ask you, do you want the warranty? I mean, you can buy a mouse for
Oh, yeah,
$15
sure.
and they ask you for a warranty.
That'd be very foolish
So
to buy
this-
a warranty.
Yeah, so this one, boy, my husband buys them all. Oh, it's only another such and such. Because you forget, I was looking through my database, you forget that you have warranties on half this
Well,
stuff.
If you buy a refrigerator, it doesn't make sense to buy the extended warranty. But if you buy a washing machine, that's different. And you probably bought the warranty when you bought the washing machine.
Right, right. So
And it
now
was for
they're-
5 years?
Yeah, 5-year warranty.
Then how
So,
can they tell you that after 3 years you don't have the warranty?
well, they did, but this is where knowing the law comes in. We're sending them what they call a 93A letter, which is good for our viewers to know. It's called the Unfair and Deceptive Practice Act.
Absolutely.
In other
I know
words,
what
if,
it is. Yeah.
if you tell somebody you're covering them and you sell them a warranty and then down the road they say no, that's unfair and deceptive.
Well, that sometimes happens with some of my competition, and I love it because it
speaking-
helps me.
Being competition, you got to be kidding. And I can understand the main message that you're giving our viewers is make sure you deal with a legitimate company.
First of all, a reputable dealer, you want to deal with a reputable dealer, and you want to deal with a reputable company. There are some warranty companies or service agreement companies that are not very good. They're not reputable.
We won't mention
And
their
no, I
names,
won't
no.
mention their names,
Yeah.
not at all. I never mention their names.
Yeah, well, we want
But I let the dealers tell me,
Yeah, and then you find out and you make a list in your own. But it's not I'm cutting you short. This is you've got to be kidding, and I think you have a few you've got to be kidding. One of them is that little thing over there in the corner of your desk, which
Oh,
looks
yeah.
like a
That's my
insect-
drone.
That's your
I
drone.
go everywhere with
You've
my
got to be
drone.
kidding. I want to know about your drone. Although I think, what does your drone do? It
It
has nothing to
flies.
do with used cars, but
Nope.
who knows?
Do you have a
unless you're
warranty on the
into it.
drone?
Yeah, there are warranties on
I
the
do,
drone.
as a matter of fact.
Oh, isn't that interesting?
I bought the drone from a Chinese company directly.
On the internet? Or did you go to China?
Nope, on the internet.
Yeah.
Yep. And you can buy them at dealers. Best Buy sells drones, but they're all out of stock. Because
Yeah, they're-
everybody wants a
they're-
drone. Now, not everybody has this kind
Is that
of
a
drone.
camera on the end of that?
The what?
Is that a camera?
This is a camera on the
I didn't think of
on the front, and it takes pictures, videos, and regular snapshots.
How long have you had that?
About 3.5 months.
Wow.
Oh,
Interesting.
'cause is that the same one you had when we first met you?
That's the one you
months
saw
ago?
fly.
Yeah. Oh,
So what do you
isn't that
do?
great?
I mean, what's the purpose of having them other than just for recreation? Is it just recreation? Just for
Well,
fun?
for me, that's
Yes.
what it is.
Mm.
It's a hobby.
Mm.
Some
He spies on people. I'm just
These
kidding.
can be used professionally and commercially, but I can't do that because you need a special license
Oh, it's
from the FAA, from
got to
the
be kidding.
Federal Administration, Federal Air Administration.
I have another
And
thing.
it's
'cause-
impossible to get.
Yeah, you've got to be kidding, which I know. I was told that you were a helicopter pilot in the war or something.
Oh, at one time, years
Yeah.
ago,
What you were?
I was in the Army.
Oh, in the Army, and
Yeah.
you flew helicopters.
I flew light helicopters, medevac helicopters.
Wow.
Boy,
Where was that?
Cambodia.
did they have warranties?
On
You start
those-
to think of
Those
something like that.
helicopters were almost 30 years old when I first put my eyes on them.
Oh my
Really?
goodness.
And everybody's familiar with duct tape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Duct tape was invented to hold those helicopters together.
That's what
Oh
you better
my
be kidding.
God, yeah.
Wow.
Really,
You better
I'm
be
not kidding.
Oh, that's frightening.
Because, no, it's pretty good stuff, that duct tape.
the duct tape.
It used to be that duct tape came in one color, olive
Yeah.
drab.
Wasn't
That
it
was
that
it, the
gray?
color
oh,
of
oh
the-
yeah.
The color of the helicopter, the Army
Yeah,
color.
sure.
But now you can get,
Oh,
Every
is
Any
that
color.
right?
Any color at
Yeah,
all.
we have hey, duct tape is
Yep.
holding
You
this
got it.
bag
That's right.
together.
You got
You
blue
have to be kidding. That's duct tape. Blue
right.
duct tape.
you can get it in any color, but it was invented to hold helicopters together.
Wow.
Pieces used to fall off all the time.
That
Oh
must be
my
scary.
God.
After a while,
When were
get
you in
used to it.
Cambodia? What years were you there?
they're from late 69 to early or mid 71.
Wow. Oh. So
Yeah.
you were
Boy,
there during,
thank
right in the
God.
middle of the Vietnamese War, right?
I was, but I wasn't there officially. I didn't wear a uniform.
Mm-hmm.
I was part of what they call, like the movie that Mel Gibson was in, but it's not like that at all.
Yeah.
Air America.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really. Isn't
And
that
I fought
fascinating?
mostly with the French, and the French were very, a lot of French forces were there,
Yeah,
along with American forces.
sure.
But there were no designated American forces.
Yeah.
Could you use the drone back then?
That would have been very handy.
Wouldn't it have been?
Yeah, have you ever heard the term forward observer? It's a military term. When troops are on the field, on the ground, and we have a lot of troops on the ground in Afghanistan, and I guess we're going to have up to 4,000 more.
Yeah.
Okay, men and women. It used to be that when I was in the Army, there was one guy who was called the forward observer, and he would go ahead of everybody else and then radio back to what he found on the other side of the hill.
Mm.
Now they can send this little guy
Yeah.
over the hill, take pictures
Wow.
in real time,
Mm-hmm.
and send it back. I get what this camera sees on my phone.
You're kidding.
I have pictures on my phone of where I flew last night.
Wow.
I flew out over the water, the boats, and the pool, and well, you know where I
That
live
is so
because you.
fascinating.
It
Yep.
is. Wow.
It's a lot of fun, and I'm getting a lot better with it. I had a problem with it the night that you saw it fly, and I didn't know I had the problem.
I got one from my grandson, and my granddaughter said that her father used it and it went up a tree. That was the end of that.
Well, I've had that happen to me. Why? Did the tree leave?
No, it broke. I wonder if that had a warranty. I don't think they sold a warranty with that.
Oh, it depends on what they bought.
Hmm.
Yeah.
There are a lot of drones out there. Mine, when I bought it, I paid $99.
Wow.
And for the first year, if it breaks, as long as I can get this back,
That's all you paid was $99 for that?
no,
I thought you
I
paid
paid
$1,000.
more.
Oh.
I paid $1,000 for
What'd
this.
you pay $99 for? A
I
different
paid
drone?
$99 for what they call refresh care.
Oh, warranty.
Insurance.
You're thinking of
Yeah,
drone.
warranty.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
As long as I could get this back.
Mm.
And mine went up a tree
Oh.
And yours went up a tree too.
and broke.
And you're not kidding.
I flew it into the tree, and I couldn't find it.
Oh.
And so I decided to go back the next day and
Why'd
start
you throw
again.
it into a tree?
I didn't mean to.
Oh.
A gust of wind took it.
Oh, I see.
And
I see.
on my phone, it takes a picture of every flight that it takes.
Fascinating.
I looked in my phone, and because it's run on the internet, and it tells me exactly where by taking the flight pattern that I used and puts it over Google Earth.
Fascinating. You know, with that,
And I
that's
found it in the tree. It was right next to the parking lot.
Fantastic.
So I went down the next day and I found it. But there was no way I could get it because it was up in the tree and there were brush, very thick brush, like the Amazon jungle, between me and the spot where it is. It was 25 feet
I
up in the
gotta
air.
cut you now because
Okay.
we're running over.
No problem.
But that would be good for another show.
What a great story.
You've got so much to
Yeah.
tell. We thank you so much. That just the part on the warranties.
Oh,
Camille
yes.
will wrap
yes.
us up.
And
Well, I'm glad you found it interesting.
did,
I
very,
really didn't
very.
tell you very much.
no, but we
Thank
know,
you.
and we
Right.
always tell our viewers this, if anyone has questions about warranties on used vehicles, please send us an email and we'll make sure to get the information to Walter and we'll get back to you with
Yes,
more
thank
information
you.
if you'd like it.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much for being
Consumers
here
and
today.
dealers, if they're interested.
And dealers too.
Right.
Very good. So to our viewers, thank you for watching today. And remember that we're always welcome to your ideas and suggestions, any questions, any ideas for future topics. Please let us hear from you. Because remember, this is your show. The law, your money, and
And
you.
you.